Hey everyone, and welcome to my torture in Let's Play Apocalypse Level 8! Oh no! No! Please, everything but this freaking level. Yeah, this is a war factory. By far, the most challenging level in the game. When I was small, I couldn't go through this level. No matter what I did, I just died over and over and over again, because everything kills you. For example, these lasers kill you, they deplete a lot of your health bar. These new unique enemies, robots, kill you as well, because they are throwing very dangerous red tomatoes at you. Yeah, basically these red orbs of light. Also, platforming is really tight throughout this whole level. For example, here, you may think that you can make these jumps, but the thing is, you have to stand so close next to the edge here. So, yeah. If you're not standing next to the edge, you will just fall down. And also, these boxes, they have a tendency to move you around as well. So, yeah, you can just be moved around by these boxes, and you can also fall if you don't get the timing right. So, this level is crazy! But yeah, here, grab the health. There is a hole where we need to go. So be careful of these lasers here, but yeah, if you stand here on these platforms, you can grab some goodies! Oh my god, robot sounds! Bruce Willis! Unplug! Unplug! Please unplug! Yeah, you know, I think this level predicts our future, because, well, this is what will happen. Considering how much new technology we have nowadays and stuff. But anyway, this room is really fun, because as you can see, there are many robots appearing here constantly through these blue tubes at the top there. So you can just grab this particle beam here and just run around the room in some cool stylish fashion and just use your particle beam and slice all these robots that way. So yeah, pretty fun section, this one. But really be careful of these robots, because these tomatoes which they are throwing at you, they hurt. They hurt like hell, really. But anyway, after some time, when you defeat all these robots, yeah, the floor will open here and you can proceed further. So the thing is about these robots, like so far they just appeared by one. There weren't many robots on the screen at the same time, but now will be the part where these robots will appear in groups. As you can see, this level is kind of split into tunnels. So yeah, whenever there is a tunnel, usually robots appear in groups. So the thing is, it's not a big deal, because you can cheese them that way. You can just, I don't know, shoot a rocket into one big group of robots and defeat them that way, right? But the thing is, they have a tendency to shoot these red tomatoes at you at the same time. So basically, if you are getting caught into all of these red orbs of light at the same time, you just die instantly, because they decrease so much of your health. So yeah, traversing through this level is all about the precision, not so much about just balls to the wall, you know, but it's all about the precision, really, here. But anyway, this particular section where I'll be going through now is really interesting, because usually what happens when you enter it, the camera switches angle, yeah, for example here, you see, and then these robots appear here. Also, these blue tubes appear like in that previous room, and the robots just keep on spawning here all the time. But the thing is, when I shoot a rocket, when the swarm of robots appears in that hallway, then for some reason I just skip this whole section when the robots will appear in that room. So that's kind of really interesting here. And also in this level, grenades are really handy, because the thing is about grenades, they are not so handy at the start of the game, but later on, especially in this level and in the upcoming one, they are really good, because they have this kind of like a splash damage, which is really insane. It's even bigger than the damage which you deal using your rockets. So yeah, these grenades are really good for these robots which are appearing in groups. So yeah, this level is really good for grenades, really good for rockets, basically for all your best weapons. So, okay, Streets of Rage, final fight, elevator section. Yeah, thing is about this section, well, robots, they will want to fight with you and they'll be appearing constantly here, so it's an endurance test kinda here. So yeah, you just have to make sure to survive there and you'll be fine. So yeah, the thing is about the plot of this game, in one of the previous cinematics, if you may already noticed, Reverend, the main villain of this game, was actually announced dead. Yeah, if you remember when we defeated Death, the first horseman of the apocalypse, Reverend was announced dead because, well, people thought that he is Death, but, you know, Death was dead, so yeah, they thought that Reverend is dead. But of course, we know that it's not true because we battled against our ex-girlfriend in the graveyard, who was the second horseman of the apocalypse plague. And in this level, we are going after the third horseman of the apocalypse, War! Yeah, we're going after the man who is selling war to the president of the USA. And yeah, here, as you can see, pretty tricky platforming. So yeah, this level is all kinds of crazy, so be careful, really. Luck is all you need in this level, not kidding. Okay, this section, oh boy. So the thing is, there will be a moving platform here. So if you stand on it, it will start to move. And there are these green lasers, which hurt like hell, so don't touch them, really, don't touch them, you will pay for it with your life! So be really careful here. Also here, yeah, enemies will appear. We also have these platforms here where you can grab some goodies, but the thing is, the platform still keeps on moving, so you have to be quick, fast, precise, you have to dodge all these shots which enemies are firing at you, you can dodge all these lasers. It's insane! It's like, what the hell is this level? Yeah, damage-wise, this is a really challenging level, so as you can see, I already told you before, everything kills you. Not only enemies, but platforming as well, so be really careful, because this level is insane! What can I say, really? I have like so bad flashbacks from my childhood about this level, so yeah, this is my most hated level in the game. Not kidding. Okay, the last level is kinda hard, which will be after this one. But still, I don't know why, this level... I always considered this level to be the most hardest one, but I think that's just a painful childhood memory of mine, so... Okay, Leva Section. So from this point onwards, platforming in this level will become even more challenging. So, and yeah, you may already notice that I keep on receiving these lives. It kinda seems random, but the thing is about these lives, I think they appear when you destroy these robots at these certain spots where they appear, so that's how you can get them. But it's kinda natural how you can get them. You don't have to go out of your way to get them, just destroy all the enemies and you'll get them eventually. Yeah, you see my health bar? You see my health bar? This is what this level does to you. Jesus Christ. And also, if you already noticed, at the beginning of the level I had some serious lag issues in this particular level for some strange reason. I don't know why, I guess that's just because the game decided to destroy itself, because, well, this level is just so crazy, you know? And yeah, the same thing happened actually in the next level, well, in the Horseman level, spoiler alert. I don't know why, because I guess these two levels in particular are just so crazy that game just couldn't handle them. But later on, I just fixed this lag issue, so yeah, the lag issue is kinda more apparent in this level and in the next one. So yeah, this crazy level, then War level, Horseman of the Apocalypse, then final level in the game, and then final Horseman of the Apocalypse. So that's all there is to this game. Yeah, as you can see, platforming here is really, really precise. You have to see where you are jumping. The thing is, it's really, really tricky here. Not only enemies are shooting at you constantly here from all angles, kinda, but also, well, like I mentioned before, this game overall is very, very dark. So the contrast between the lava and these dark walls makes it even harder to spot where you have to jump. Basically, you don't see Bruce Willis's shadow normally, and yeah, you don't see where you have to jump, so it's really, really hard. So, yeah. Also, this particular spot here, as you can see, all these robots are on these platforms and stuff. I don't know how you can go through this section if you don't use smart bombs. It's not possible. Even with homing missiles, it's just not possible. You won't have the time needed to destroy these robots, and you'll be just standing on one of these platforms and you'll die. Like, really. So, yeah. Yeah, I left these deaths here because, well, one of the reasons is because I'm an idiot, but the second reason is so that you can see my pain. Not only feel it, but see it. Yeah, this level... oh my god. This level makes you cry. I'm not kidding. You thought that the Barbie games were hard? Well, try playing this game. Especially this level. Jesus Christ. So we were using flamethrowers in that elevator section against the robots, right? So I wonder, you know, here in this particular room with all the lava and stuff, why these robots are not malfunctioning? Go figure, right? If the heat is somehow affecting them, if the flamethrowers are working against them, so why the same is not happening here? This particular section would be so much easier if there weren't all these robots on these platforms. Oh man. This level! Yeah, also, as you can see, there are a lot of checkpoints in this level, and all of them are really, really needed. So basically, whenever you receive a checkpoint, then you are kind of thinking, well, maybe the future is not so grim after all. Maybe we won't become like all these robots who are throwing red tomatoes at you. Maybe everything will be fine, so... so, yeah. Speaking about the background music in this particular level, it's very, very interesting because sometimes you can hear these kind of like machine gun sounds, which is very, very thematic for this machinery-themed level, War Factory, you know, with all these robots and stuff. But for some strange reason, I guess, well, the game decided to destroy itself even further. So yeah, just like in the city level, here again the music stopped at one point in the stage. So I have to just manually insert the music from the soundtrack. So yeah. Game just decided, nope, no background music for you, just enjoy the pain without it, you know. Yeah, I really have no idea why am I afraid of this particular level so much. Well, okay, childhood memory, painful one, but I think one of the other reasons is the platforming. The extensive platforming throughout this whole level, which is really, really deadly, and yeah, you are being punished quite a lot if you die in this level. So that's, I think, is one of the other reasons. Because in the final main level in this game, well, the platforming is not so heavy like here, but damage-wise, it's more deadlier than this level. So yeah, although I don't like this particular level so much, I find that the final main level in the game is actually more enjoyable for me, because, well, there is some of the platforming there as well, but not so much like here. So... okay, well, is this crazy level over? Game? Give me a hint, please. Well, okay. Well, thanks for the checkpoint, but yeah, it's not over yet. This particular next section is really interesting one. As you can see, we have, well, moving platforms here. So the thing is, on all of these platforms, robots will appear. For some strange reason, they can harm you, but you can't harm them normally, because sometimes, when these platforms are kind of moving upwards and downwards, some of these walls are getting in your way. Walls of the platforms, I mean. So yeah, go figure how that works, but it's really tedious. You can use smart bombs here, and I think to get one extra life, you actually have to use smart bomb here, because in that particular hole where we need to go down, next to that homing missile, sometimes one extra life appears there. I don't know what triggers it. I think you have to just use smart bomb and destroy some random enemy which is stuck in the wall somewhere. Just like in that prison level, if you remember, first level. And yeah, then you can get extra life. Okay, this part is insane. We will have a lot of flyer enemies here, as you can see. So they all will try to kill you. Again, smart bombs are your best life savers here. Yeah, you see, game even gives you smart bombs, so use them wisely, really, especially for this part. And I died like an idiot again. Oh well. What can I do about it? This whole level, it just makes me kill myself. What can I do about it, really? But yeah, I just died here because sometimes, as you may already noticed, because of the camera angle, because of this awkward camera angle, how the game is kind of constantly switching it, sometimes you don't know where you need to jump. Sometimes you just don't see Bruce's shadow. You don't have this feeling of depth, and then you just fall to your death really easily. Especially here. Here, feeling of depth regarding this platform with smart bomb is really hard to understand, and then you just die. But yeah, just use your smart bombs and destroy them all! And you'll be good to go. And here, slowly, we are approaching, believe it or not, but the end of this crazy level. Oh my god, getting dizzy here. Phew. But yeah, guys, this is it for War Factory, so I'll see you in the next level when we will be taking on the next Horseman of the Apocalypse, War itself. So I'll throw in the cinematic at the start of the next video. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers! Oh my god, this level.